Hey friends, in this video I thought I'd just discuss a few things about YouTube, some of the lessons or the things that I've learned while making videos for YouTube. There's many reasons why a lot of us make YouTube videos, ranging from building a brand to having the passion for filmmaking, video editing, you know, all those kind of things. But I'm sure there's also the reason of trying to make a bit of extra money as well. Besides the reason of actually trying to make some money from it, there's a lot of things that you can learn through the process and the journey of creating videos and creating films and things for YouTube, which I've learned along the way. Not that I'm any successful creator or anything like that, but I think no matter at what level you are, as long as you've been creating things and, you know, trying to build a range of videos, you will ultimately learn and come across all these things. So I thought they were quite useful, and I thought I'd just highlight some of them in this video. So number one is video editing. Naturally, with creating videos for YouTube, you have to learn about video editing. There's no really other way to go about it but to practice. I think a lot of people who, if you look back on your initial videos, you'll see just how your editing skills progressed from your initial videos to the videos you're doing now, maybe a few months, maybe a few years later. It's definitely a process, and it's definitely something which you learn by doing and practicing more and more. I definitely see the change from some of my initial videos, because I started creating videos for a sort of motivational channel with a lot of bodybuilding motivation videos. You can see that channel here. Yeah, it was just taking a lot of different clips, putting them together, you know, with some music, and trying to get the video clips in tune with the music to get the sort of upliftment from the video. So that really progressed my editing skills quite a lot. I learned a lot just by practicing YouTube tutorials, seeing what other people did, you know, that kind of thing. And also it really helped by, like before, I used to get it can be intimidating to, you know, to look at some of these new video editors, because it's just, there's a whole lot of stuff going on there, and if you're new to it, it can be a bit daunting. So by starting with, you know, like a simple software like, you know, iMovie, there was one for Windows some time ago, I forget the name. I think it was just Windows Movie Maker, something like that, yeah. Just progress, and now, for example, I'm now using DaVinci Resolve, which was very daunting at the beginning, but you know, you take it slowly and gradually, and you get used to it slowly. So now I think you get to that point. I mean, you'll still never know everything. There's still so much to learn, but it's definitely easier to pick it up should you find a new video editor, for example. It's definitely much easier to pick it up and get started. Number two is speaking better. This is something that I really wanted to improve just myself, because I used to, I mean, I still do it. It's still something that I'm working on and continuously trying to improve. It's the ability to lessen, you know, the ums and the ahs and the pauses, and try to speak more with intention and, you know, getting to the point with the words that you're speaking. Because, for example, when I initially started off doing some of these videos like this, where, you know, you speak to the camera, there was a lot of ums, ahs, you know, and then afterwards I'd spend so much time editing out all those ums and ahs, trying to, you know, keep it like a nice, so people don't get bored. Otherwise, if you're constantly umming and ahhing, you waste a lot of time in your video. So that's something I really have tried to improve, and I think it has helped, definitely. And maybe not making the videos has helped, but being aware of it and really focusing on it when doing the videos has really helped. And this has also helped with my work. Whenever I've had to present anything, you know, showcases, that kind of thing, it's really made a difference in the way that I speak and present things. I mean, I've seen the improvement over the last year at least, and yeah, I hope that it just continues to get better and better. I mean, you see some of these people on YouTube, and the way that they speak, they just deliver the message just so well, and you know, that's the kind of thing that I aspire to, or we aspire to. So number 3, kind of following on from number 2, listening to my voice. I'm quite sure that if you've done any of these kind of talking videos and you, like me or a lot of people I've spoken to, you don't like listening to your own voice, it can be a bit, I don't know what the word is, not the nicest thing to listen to. So the thing is, once you start and once you get used to it, I think you don't really focus on it anymore. You just get on with the editing, you just get on and do it. So yeah, it's helped. I guess you almost tune it out, or you just get used to it. Number 4 is to do with the setup of videos. Setting up the set, or to take the video, can be cumbersome and time consuming. So especially when you're still starting out and you're unsure of where to put things, angles, lighting, all that kind of stuff. So again, I guess this is something that comes with practice, experience. I've definitely learned how to set things up much quicker and not waste so much time, where to put the camera, where to put the lighting, where do I sit. You kind of establish a few spots and you know how to set them up correctly, or correctly to you, and yeah, it saves a lot of time. The one thing that I still struggle with is making sure the focus, when you're doing it alone, if you set the camera, you have to make sure you're in focus. So it's a bit of back and forth, especially if your camera doesn't have that flip out screen, So number 5 is lighting. Following on from the setup is that when you start creating videos, I think most of us just start with our phone or whatever camera we have, just put the camera and go for it. And then, you start to learn about lighting and, all these extra things. And again, it can be daunting at the start, but as you progress, as you get experience, as you practice more and more, get better at it. So some of the lighting equipment can be pretty expensive. So it just depends also what you can afford at the time. It's great to even just start with like a ring light, even a few lamps. It's definitely a learning curve, and there are many YouTube tutorials as well which help. But yeah, it does make such a big difference in your videos. It's definitely something to learn throughout your journey of making videos. Number 6 is discipline. As I said in the setup part, making videos really takes a lot of time, from the setup to the filming, to the planning of the videos, to the editing, to the uploading. Even uploading can take a bit of time, writing a proper description, creating a good thumbnail. All these things take a lot of time. So it definitely teaches you some discipline. If you're going to be consistent and try to, constantly create more and more videos, it takes time. So, you need to put in the time and the effort to do all that stuff. And if you're not disciplined, it's very easy to procrastinate, or to just put it off and not do it as often as you want to or as you should. You'll find that you'll usually be doing these sort of things, say over the weekends, at night after work. It does take a lot of discipline to keep at it and to keep doing it and to keep creating more and more. It's even more difficult to keep it up, especially when you're starting and the views are really low, don't have many subscribers. It can be, I guess, demotivating, because you think your videos are not getting watched, it's what a waste, it's not worth it, those kind of things. So yeah, I guess as long as you enjoy the process, enjoy making videos, and you just got to keep doing it, enjoy the process, enjoy the discipline, enjoy the things that you're learning and growing through the process, through the journey of it all. So yeah, those are just 6 basic things which I've learned, and I continue to learn, and hope to get better and better at them through the process. If you have any other things that you've learned along your way, please do share them in the comments. It would be great to hear. And yeah, thanks for watching.